it's Emily and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't seen you guys in so long and I'm so sorry about that. I'm finally back home for the summer and I'm finally able to get this up for you guys with the help of Jordan, who is behind the camera. But today I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update because I know I've had a couple YouTube comments in the past couple months and I've also gotten a couple messages through Twitter and text message. So I just wanted to be able to give you guys a little life update on how my most recent school year was. So from the previous videos on my channel, you guys know that I attended Grand Canyon University and I was an incoming freshman the last time I talked to you guys. Or at least I think, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I was an incoming freshman the last time that I uploaded a video for you guys. But it's now the end of my sophomore year. I'm in the second month of my summer, and sophomore year was definitely a new learning experience for me, and it was definitely a new adventure. I've met some new friends. I've had a couple more life experiences that were a little tough for me, but in the end it was all worth it because I think that made me grow really well as a person. The first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was my mental health. While I was there, it was fine in the beginning, but unfortunately it took a turn and I had a few issues there. This past year was actually the first time I was officially left alone for myself. So I had no roommate. I was in my own apartment, and being alone like that gives you a lot of time to think, and I think that having a lot of time to think for myself is not good for me, at least not in the way that I was planning it to be. I suffered with a lot of depression and anxiety, and unfortunately my anxiety got worse, and so I went to the doctor and now I'm on medication for it, but now I'm all good, alright, and perfectly happy. There are still some things that I'm struggling with and I'm currently seeking counseling for that. But in terms of everything else, I've met some new friends, I found a new church that I really like, and overall it was just a great end to the school year, unlike I was expecting it to be. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video was definitely the accessibility around campus, because I actually got my own apartment this year, like I said, and I was completely on my own, but everything was accessible and I really loved it. I was able to get to my kitchen, I was able to use the bathroom, and the shower was completely accessible. Sorry. I can't tell what you're doing back there, but that's okay. But the shower, the kitchen, and everything else was accessible, and most of the time I was on my own. The only time I had assistance was for showering, getting up, and getting ready for bed. Otherwise, I was completely on my own, and the accessibility was great for me. The disability office at Grand Canyon University is really exceptional. They do a really good job at making sure that their students are well cared for, and they really do actually care about their students. The accommodations that I have through the school are extra time on assignments and tests if need be, and if you need extra time on tests you have to go to their office, but I've never really needed that so far because all the teachers have been accommodating. And then I also get 2 extra weeks on every assignment that I turn in, except for discussion questions and group projects. So that's really cool. Another thing too is, like I said, the whole kitchen was accessible, so it was really nice to be able to make my own meals, because when I was in a dorm my freshman year, I was not able to do that, and there wasn't even a kitchen in the dorms. We only had a measly microwave, which oftentimes we almost broke. So it was really cool to experience and learn how much more independent that I could be than I thought that I already was, because I gained so much more independence than I thought I already had. So the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, if you guys want a full video on Grand Canyon University, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be happy to do that for you guys. But the next thing that I wanted to touch on was student life my sophomore year, because in my freshman year, I didn't really get involved, and to be fair, in my sophomore year, this past year, I really didn't either. I tried to find some more clubs. I was supposed to do global outreach, but that ended up falling through. But luckily, I met a really good friend of mine who is now going to be my roommate for my junior year, and her name is Lindsay, and she's just so wonderful, and she introduced me to the church that I'm going to now, and I also help out with their special education program, which is what I'm going to school for in the first place, so that's really cool. But student life in general for me, really, I'm a loner actually when it comes to school and stuff. I'm often in my room, so I really want to try and work on that and get out this year. But most of the time, my friends who see me around campus see me zooming around, and I almost run over people. I'm sorry about that. But the next thing that is also really cool about Grand Canyon University and their student life is it's just one big community. Like, everyone's so willing to help you out with anything that you might need. I've gotten so many like questions about like my disability, and I've been so happy to answer them because people are just so curious and want to get to know me for me instead of my disability, which is something I don't actually find often, and I think that's really sad. But yeah, Grand Canyon University has such a great student life in my experience, and I just really am going to try and get involved with that next semester, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm also really excited to be a junior because officially I will start getting into my major classes, so like all of my methods, teaching, and things like that I will start getting into, so I will actually start becoming a teacher. So the very last thing that I wanted to touch on this, touch in on this video is that if you want to go to college, if you are someone who is disabled and you want to go to college, please know that there is always a way for disabled people to go to college and people who have disabilities to go to college. I've known so many people who have disabilities that go to college and love it, and they love their independence, and you know, I'm adulting. I'm adulting and I'm being an adult. I'm paying my own bills. I'm doing my own laundry, and that's something that I never thought I would do. So I'm really happy that I got the opportunity to move away from home, which is something that I touched on in my videos from a year ago. I think moving away from home is really the only way that I got to experience like full independence as much as I possibly could, because it allowed me to find who I was as a person, even though I'm still discovering who I am. So if you want that opportunity, please know that there's always a way to do so, and I hope you guys find it as well. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching this video and tuning back in with me after all this time, and I will see you guys in the next video.